Okay, so we're not going to do the pay-per-view. We're going to do the preview for the pay-per-view, so you know what to expect, what all to see, and what to watch. And hopefully I will be able to make this a full pay-per-view. If I can, I will. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I will. We will see. But the first match to start off will be Team Black Widow taking on the Three Shades of Grey. Okay, so Team Black Widow, on their side, you got Harley Quinn, Black Widow, and Android 18. On the opposite side, the Three Shades of Grey, you got Invisible Woman, Jean Grey, and She-Hulk. Makes sense, right? So this is going to be Elimination Chamber because we're going to do two. So what match would I make an Elimination Chamber match? The other match that has 6 people, of course. So, of course, in this match, it's going to be back and forth who starts off and who doesn't. So with Team Black Widow winning the best of 3 series, they're going to have the one-man advantage or one-woman advantage. And to start off that match, we'll have Black Widow and Jean Grey starting off. So that should be interesting. Now to our second match. Actually, before we go to our second match, let me elaborate on this match a little bit more, the story. So, if you keep up with FWF, you know that Black Widow, She-Hulk, and Invisible Woman were known as the female Avengers. However, they couldn't stay together forever because I guess She-Hulk and Invisible Woman thought that they need to find someone else with more power, more success. And Jean Grey does have more success, and that's who they went with. So they're known as the Three Shades of Grey. Black Widow felt betrayed. She wanted revenge, but she could never overcome the odds with these 3 against just 1. So she got a team. Harley Quinn teamed with her. They defeated She-Hulk and Invisible Woman at Deadly Series 3. So she says, I want everyone, though. I don't want just them. I want Jean Grey, too. And then they were like, well, you need one more partner. And she went and found Android 18. Alright. Match number 2 will be for the new Warfare Championship between Deadpool and Cobra. Cobra winning the title at the Warfare tournament, so he's going to have to defend it for once. And Deadpool won the number 1 contenders elimination fatal 4-way in impressive fashion. And he goes on to face Cobra. And then they wanted to decide on what match they would fight each other in. Deadpool wanted a Flaming Tables match. Cobra said, no, I want a Hell in a Cell match. So Deadpool found Snake Eyes. Cobra found Storm Shadow. They fought. Storm Shadow won. And now we have a Hell in a Cell match between Cobra and Deadpool for the Warfare Championship. And this next match, it didn't get a lot of hype. It didn't at all, really. I mean, like, did they compete at all, either of these two, before the pay-per-view? No. So they didn't get a lot of attention, but they are going to fight for the Superwomen's Championship. Supergirl never defeating Chun-Li ever. Chun-Li has defeated her multiple times, and now they will compete mano y mano at Immortality 3. But to build up more hype, because I didn't want it to be that way. I didn't want it to be like that. No, come on. They need more. They are well respected. They need more time to prepare. They need to show how good they are before they fight each other. So, in the next 2 minisodes, both of them will have 2 separate matches against 2 opponents, 1 opponent. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But they will be competing to display their skills. Hopefully, both will be very impressive. But they're still going to compete for the championship. Chun-Li, a former champion, has held the title multiple times. As a matter of fact, they competed for the title way back when, and Chun-Li won the title match. Afterwards, Supergirl defeated Chun-Li. And no, she didn't defeat Chun-Li. Chun-Li got injured. She was attacked backstage, to which we later found out it was Black Widow, She-Hulk, and Invisible Woman who attacked her. And Chun-Li now gonna be, well, Chun-Li wasn't able to compete at Night of Nights, the first one, and Supergirl went on to win the title, and then Supergirl again coming a long way winning the title again. So can she beat someone she's never beaten in her career before? We will find out. Alright, and after that match, a tag team match, we, give you some time between the previous six-woman tag. We do a tag match later on. In the middle, right down the middle, the fourth match of the 7-match pay-per-view. On one side, you got Marvel DC, the tag team champions, who have been the champions since, I believe, Night of Nights. I think that's when they won. Yep, they did. They did win at Night of Nights, and then they won at, when did they win again? Then they won at Deadly Series 3. They beat Little Mac and the Doc Lewis. And it's funny, their leader, Iron Man, had the tag team titles before they did, and they defeated Iron Man, if you remember that, in that tables match. Great. But they have the titles now. Who are they going to defend against? The Power Rangers. Green Ranger and White Ranger, both of them the Tommy Ranger. There you go. So this should be pretty great. It's going to be an Extreme Rules match because Raya Hayabusa and Iron Man are going to fight in no disqualification match. So I was like, let's put Iron Man's folk in the same thing, right? So they're going to fight in a not a 2 out of 3 falls, a tornado tag match, Extreme Rules match, falls kind of anywhere. Let's see how it goes. I'm thinking Spider-Man and Superman might win this one. One, because they're a really great team, and even though Green Ranger and White Ranger are really, really good, they might not be able to do this against Spider-Man and Superman. Come on now, Spider-Man and Superman. But they can't pull out the upset because they did defeat the Hulk and Havoc. But that was a TLC match, a ladder match. It wasn't about pins. And they have yet to defeat any other members of Marvel DC. As a matter of fact, I believe Green Ranger was pinned. Yeah, Green Ranger was pinned by Iron Man off a spear. Hopefully he can, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they respond in just regular tag action. Because remember, Iron Man was in that match, and Iron Man's not in this one. So, who's to say they can't win? But I don't think they can. We'll see. And for this one, we already talked about briefly, but let's elaborate a little more on the situation between these two. Ryu Hayabusa, he won the International Championship at Night of Nights against Sub-Zero in an impressive fashion. Yes, he did, in a rematch. He won the title from Sub-Zero on FWF, and then he successfully defended it at Night of Nights, which was really, really good. Great match, and Ryu Hayabusa lost the title to Iron Man at Deadly Series 3. Iron Man was very impressive. A lot of hype before that match because Iron Man did really good against his former partner, Captain America, and he beat Captain America in a great match. He pulled through, and it's what he seems to always do. Iron Man defeated the Hulk in a match I think he shouldn't have won, but he did. He won. Off of, it was 3 spears that he hit Hulk with? I mean, that's a way to legitimize yourself right there, beating someone who pretty much destroyed you. And you can say off the interference by Spider-Man, you can say that, but Spider-Man didn't really do much because, Hulk did kick him dead in his face when he tried to interfere. So, yeah. What a great match, and Iron Man ended up winning. And Ryu Hayabusa, who was the champion before Iron Man, losing the title to Iron Man, and then he has to get a rematch. Ryu Hayabusa looking strong as well. Former FWF champion, 2-time FWF champion. He's been champion multiple times, I'm just saying. Really, really impressive. I'm just saying, really impressive. But he's never won at Final Fantasy, unlike most of the big competitors. Hopefully, he can win this title back. He might be able to, but I don't know if he can. He's defeated Superman in impressive fashion. I didn't think he was going to do it, so if he can do that against Superman, what can he do against Iron Man? And he also beat Spider-Man in also another great match. But he didn't win that 6-man tag. But then again, that's a 6-man tag. And he did beat Superman and Spider-Man in separate matches. But those were Superman and Spider-Man. And we've seen how good Iron Man is. Iron Man won a ladder match that I thought he stole the victory. I really think he stole the victory. Because I didn't see him do much in that match. And he got up there and won. Really impressive as Iron Man. Can he do it? And can he successfully defend his championship in a no disqualification match? Which, by the way, Superman and Spider-Man cannot be involved in because Ryu Hayabusa already beat them to keep them away from the match. So it's 1-on-1. This is Ryu Hayabusa's chance to redeem himself against Iron Man. And Iron Man already beaten him without any interference. But then again, Spider-Man was ringside. And he did. I think he did interfere. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But I remember a lot from Deadly Series 3, actually. It's weird. That pay-per-view seemed really rushed. That's why I did like 3 weeks of participation instead of 2, like I usually do. So, here we are. They're going to compete. And it should be a great match. This one had the most hype out of all the matches. And, you know, some may say it should have been the main event, but it's not because it's not for a big title. That's why I didn't make it the main event, if you were wondering. Moving on to match number 6. Match number 6 is for the Fantasy Warfare Federation Championship. This is not the main event. It's a sub-main event. And why is it not the main event? Well, basically, no one really watches any of the Super Boo matches. So why would I make that the main event if no one's going to really watch it? Super Boo is good, though. Every match he has is really great. But as of recent date, he hasn't been winning a lot of matches. He's the FWF champion, and he's losing. He lost to Vegeta. He lost... What did he lose in? Oh, no. No, he just lost to Vegeta. The guy he was supposed to beat, and he didn't win. So that, I mean, that's the guy he just keeps on... He keeps losing. He lost. That's all I can say. He lost. He was the FWF champion, and he lost. And he hasn't been able to get any real momentum. But he did defeat Scorpion before. And Scorpion, on the other hand, has been winning his matches. Scorpion defeated an old rival, Sub-Zero, and with like this lifting powerbomb that was amazing. But anyway, you might say Scorpion looks different. What's up with that? And it doesn't look... It's not the finished final form. I'm not done. So don't judge until I finish, because I'm not done making Scorpion. He's going to look really good, trust me. I think he's going to look really good. But yeah, Super Boo going to face Scorpion, and I'm going to give Super Boo another attire for the pay-per-view as well, an entrance attire. Wait till you see that, because Super Boo, keep in mind, is Majin Buu. That should give you a hint based on how he's going to look. So, to end the pay-per-view, there has to be another Elimination Chamber match, of course, as I said earlier. Who's going to be in this one? From left to right, you got Little Mac, Vegeta, Goku, Flash, the Hulk, and Johnny Cage. Vegeta is the current FWF World Heavyweight Champion. He defeated... who did he beat? He beat Super Boo at Revolution 2. Yes, he beat him at Revolution 2. He won, and he held the title ever since, winning matches that I didn't think he would win, but he did win. And I did pick how they're going to do this. Since Vegeta is a champion, he's been on a roll. Gotta put him at a disadvantage. I gotta see if he can do it again. Can he do it all again? He's going to be number 1 in this match. Number 2 will be Little Mac, because Little Mac was eliminated first in that triple threat. And he has yet to get one win in FWF. He hasn't won one match. I mean, you could say he beat the Hulk, but that was best 2 out of 3. He didn't win the entire match. So yeah. He's going to start off with Vegeta. Number 3, the Hulk. He is really, really good, but he didn't defeat Goku, so he will be number 3. Number 4 is Johnny Cage. He lasted longer than Little Mac in the triple threat. He's been impressive, but he's going to be number 4. Number 5 is the Flash. The Flash won the triple threat, but he did not defeat Goku, and so he will be number 5. Number 6 is Goku, because Goku won both his matches and he hasn't lost since his return. So, we're going to have it done like that. That should be pretty good. I think it should be really good. And another reason Vegeta is going to be number 1, he lost to Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero wanted to see if he could beat Vegeta, and he did beat him, shutting down Vegeta's momentum. Does he deserve to be at number 1? No. But he is there because he is good. And plus, is it any worse than number 2? Really, is it? Because you both start off at the same time. It doesn't really matter who's the first one. Because number 2 starts off right when The first one starts off, right? So that should be really good to see. I think they should have did entrances for the Elimination Chamber, but they don't. Because 2K says, I don't want to, so we're not going to. They could do the beginning of their entrance, then they'll walk down the ramp, and then change it when they get to the steps to enter the cage. They could have did that, but they said, no. You know, or they could cut it off, like right when he starts walking down the ramp. They could. Nope, didn't do it. Didn't do it. It would have been really good, but they didn't do it. Hey, it is what it is. So there's your 6 matches. 7 matches. Wow, I fucked that up. 7 matches. Yeah, this one won't be false count anywhere. This will be pins count inside the cage. Well, inside the ring. Yeah. So, to recap, Team Black Widow versus the 3 Shades of Grey. Deadpool versus Cobra in the Hell in a Cell match for the FWF Championship. Not the FWF Championship, the Warfare Championship, which has become a tradition to do a Hell in a Cell match at this pay-per-view. Then Supergirl versus Chun-Li. We're going to build some hype after this. Marvel DC versus the Power Rangers for the Tag Team Championships. In a no disqualification match. Another no disqualification match to follow up. Iron Man, the International Champion, against Ryu Hayabusa in a rematch. Then, sub-main event, Scorpion versus the champion Super Boo, the FWF champion Super Boo. Then, this match, the main event, the Elimination Chamber match. I think you guys are going to like it. If you watch this and you got the insight of what to expect for every match, you should probably like it. I think you will like it. I really do. I think it's going to be good. Now, when I put these people into the Elimination Chamber to allow me to explain. None of these men have... Oh, no. I take that back. Only one of them have been a former champion. A former World Heavyweight Champion. I was going to put Superman in it, but he's in a championship match already. I was going to put Dimitri in it, but he's not. I didn't make him in the game, so he's not going to be in it. So, I had already got a former champion and a world champion. I got someone, Goku, who deserves to be champion at some point. I don't know when, but he deserves to be champion. Flash, who's been on a roll as of late. Johnny Cage with a good, impressive record. And then you got the wild card, Little Mac. You don't know what to expect. He could last just as long as Vegeta. Who knows? If Vegeta lasts long. I think Vegeta will, though. Who knows? Little Mac could win the whole thing. That's why he's a wild card. Right there. Goku. Hulk. Hulk hasn't been on a roll either. I should put him to start off with Vegeta, but that's a little harsh, isn't it? Considering Vegeta is the champion. That would have been harsh to do, to put him against Vegeta. Wow, it took me a while to think of that one, didn't it? So there you go. That's what to expect. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you watch it. If you don't, I had fun playing it and recording it. I'm pretty sure I will. So thanks for watching. Don't miss it. Starts tomorrow. Well, starts and ends tomorrow.